Take your best shot.
Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome to Good Real Hunting. It's your boy Brad. The BrettMan's over there. Chris is underneath us. Today is the big day. That's going to be time for the real Two E's March Madness.
No, hold on a damn minute. Brad,
Two
what'd
E's.
you do? Why'd you
Two
mess up
E's.
my beautiful thumbnail?
I didn't do anything, dude. I see what happened. What is going on with
Chris,
this?
was that you?
I don't know, man. I've never seen anything like this.
Well, like,
Wow.
that's not Captain America. That's Captain Canada. Like, what the fuck?
Why's he got bug spray on him? What happened here? This is crazy.
I don't.
That's in Canada.
You know what? I gave Deadpool my login.
Oh yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah,
He'll
look
do
at
that, man.
him, just being a sweet little angel over there. God, dadgummit, Deadpool. Here, let me find it. Oh, here it is. So I'm so sorry to interrupt. Don't you try that
man.
again.
Hey, thank you, Brett.
Hey.
Thank you. Hey. Yes, like I said, it's real March Madness here tonight. And tonight we're talking comic book movies. It's going to be a great night, man. A lot of doozies to talk about tonight. It's one epic bracket. We got 64 movies on it. By the end of the night, we're going to have one of those sons of bitches. As always, you know the drill. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. But more than anything, I'm just glad this son of a bitch is back, man. What's going on, dude?
And he's looking good, too. Got the
got a fresh cut.
Got a fresh
buddy.
cut. Hair looks good. Got
Feeling
the nipples,
good, man.
bitches.
I did it upright tonight, man. Excited to be here. Been waiting on this one. Let's fucking go.
All
Yeah,
right. Well,
man.
let's not waste any time since like Brad said, we got 64 comic book movies and there can only be one winner. Like, remember, Brad, there can only be one Royal Rumble winner.
That one went over my head. Not gonna lie.
Okay, that was the Royal Rumble promo when they were doing West Side Story with the Royal Rumble.
What year was that?
Oh my god, I knew you were going to ask me that. Wasn't that not like 2005?
1993.
It was 2005 because Vince McMahon goes, that's not what I had in mind. Anyways, we're not talking about wrestling. We're talking about comic book movies. So before we dive into all that, let me say hello to everybody. We got Good Real Hunting and those asshats sharing the bracket. And so any last minute takers before we officially get started to enter our $25 gift card contest. If you pick the winner, and if you're the only one, you can get it. So fill out your bracket quickly. We got Chester. What's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? We got Gory Tiger. What's going on there, Gory? We got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? How are you doing? We got Gene Winnicombe. What's going on there, Gene? How are you doing? We got Brooke, one of our wrench women. Brooke, how are you doing? Hopefully all is well. We got your Adrian. Adrian's in the house. How you doing, So let's see here. We got the J-Man. What's going on there, J-Man? How are you doing? Hopefully all is well. I saw you announce giving back to doing a 4-day stream of action movie watch parties, and you're going to be taking up some donations to give back to autism, and I think that's freaking awesome, dude. So that project is in the end of August from what I saw. So J-Man, that's so awesome that you're going to tackle such an awesome to give back. So let's see here. We got Eli. What's going on there, Eli? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well. We got Melissa. What's going on? Saying just wanted to say hi. Not very happy today, my dad. I am so sorry to hear that, Melissa. I really am. Hopefully we could do some cheering up to make the day a little bit better. But I am so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very, very much so. So I'm sure it's
Damn
tough.
right.
Yeah, and we got Brooke saying, smash that like button. See, she's already in the comic book set of mine right now. Hulk smash. So damn right, smash that like button because it helps beat the evil algorithm. Let's see here. We got Destiny's here. What's going on there, Destiny? How are you doing? Hey, we got Chris back finally. So, because she's been wondering about that Yellow Jackets, man, because I'm all caught up.
As am I.
Man.
Oh man, what a fucking doozy that last one was.
Oh man. So hey, we're gonna know some big stuff tomorrow, man. So only a couple episodes left until the finale.
Yeah.
So we got Herbert. What's going on there, Herbert? How are you doing? And that is all I see at the moment. So thank you all for being here. And if you show up here later on, I'll be sure to give my hellos out. And thank you to our Patreons. These are real hunters. They're the official backbone of this channel. Without these lovely real hunters, the real March Madness, Brad's baby idea. Well, just giving back to us so we can create these awesome tournaments to give back to you. So if you want to give back to us so we could give back to you personally, the Patreon link is in the description down below. Click a link, select any tier to your heart's desire so you all could be a real hunter today. But just in case if Patreon scares you, we got YouTube ship members or YouTube memberships available to you as well. So you could be a nun like these sexy nuns right here. So if you want to be a sexy nun along with us, the YouTube membership link is also in the description down below. Because for as low as 99 cents, you could be a real hunter on the YouTube game, along with these amazing real hunters on the YouTube memberships. So you all can be real hunters today.
Yeah, Lily Beverage. That looked like a good one. That's very cool. If you can't do those things, just being here, liking the video, subscribing, sharing with your friends, all that stuff helps out as well. So we appreciate it. Sorry, I was just really taken back by that name. It was an interesting one. I like it. Bevy Raj, like it's a beverage.
Wait, what?
I think
What the hell are you smoking?
Liana.
I think it's.
Yeah, that's Liana. Liana
Liana
is
beverage.
awesome. You leave
Is
Liana
there
alone.
not a chance that it could be Bevy Rage?
Bevy Rage. Oh, I was thinking like beverage, like Bevy Raj.
If
like
she
Bevy
shows
Raj.
up, we
Right.
will ask her. How about that? If
Yeah.
she shows up, we will ask her because,
It was cool.
or just watching after the fact. If you're watching after the fact, you can help us out with their curiosity of a question. I'm just glad you're a
Rage.
YouTube member and we appreciate you.
Absolutely, we do. I much appreciate it. It's just always cool to see new names on there.
Oh yeah. Well, she's been on there for a while now. So let's see here.
Throw me under the bus.
All right. I know. I'm sorry. I got to go under the bus insurance. So let me go ahead and get this banner up and going here. And since we got a lot to cover, I'll go ahead and say what's coming up on Good Real Hunting. Next week, I am still trying to get a special guest. Possibly, maybe. I'm still trying to figure it out. And then the following week, we're going to start the Final Destination watch party. Unless if our special guest can't do it next week, but the following week, then we'll start Final Destination next week. So stay tuned to our socials for that particular announcement for this Final Destination watch party series leading up to the new Final Destination Bloodlines movie.
Yeah, dude, can't wait for it. Excited to do a good watch party series, man. Those are always fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, short and sweet. So with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and pull up this bracket and let's go ahead and get started.
Let's rock and roll, dude. I'm excited for it.
Let us fuck. Oh, sorry.
Whoa. All right.
We're on the tournament.
Yeah,
All
that's what
right.
I meant. Yeah, of course.
On the tournament. Fuck up the
All
tournament.
right. So we got 64 movies. We got 4 regions. Chris, you've been sick, so we need to heal you one more time. Where do you want to start?
I would like right bottom.
You want right bottom. You want the Spider-Verse region. So let's go there. All right. Is that pretty good? Do I need to make it bigger? That's what she said.
I
I think-
we can manage with that right there.
Yeah, I think I feel good. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty sexy. I think we can rock with it.
What about now?
Still looks good, my friend. Looks good.
Alrighty. Des says new Yellow Jackets tonight / tomorrow. What time does that come out? Because I thought that comes out like 2 a.m. like in Eastern time. So what time does that exactly come out?
Oh, here we go, dude.
I know. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I was just curious. It was a curiosity question.
Here we go.
All right. So let's start with the tournament here. And around Sweet 16, we will leave it up to you all in the chat to determine the rest of the tournament. But we will knock off the first 2 rounds for you. So let's go. Let me see my order here. Brad, Meave, and Chris. So let's go just around that range right there. So Brad, you're up first.
I dig it. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse versus G.I. Joe. I'm taking Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse here. Didn't expect G.I. Joe to go too far, but yeah, I had a tall order in this first match for sure. So give me Spider-Man.
And I'm just going to save time with this one. No explanation needed. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will move on. Chris, same thing?
Yeah, boys, 3-way climax.
In an IMAX.
God, we got to make that our next tier for Patreon or something like that because that's too good of a name. So let's see here. Next match here. This is a pretty tight matchup right here. We got X-Men First Class versus Doctor Strange. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen First Class, but I do remember it really enjoying just kind of like the early stages of Professor Charles Xavier and Magneto starting up the X-Men for the first time. It was a lot of fun, but man, Doctor Strange, I was a big fan of like an animated movie of Doctor Strange. So when the live action one came out, I thought it was really well done. Perfect actor of Benedict Cumberbatch. Nailed it, fuckers. So I'm going to go with the strange pick of Doctor Strange.
I am going to cross the street and go the other way with First Class. I do like both of these. I just tend to like First Class. I think it's got a little something extra in there. And I remember it was seeing that in theaters was didn't have high expectations, and I ended up liking it quite a bit. What you got, Brad?
I too will go with X-Men First Class. I've never been that big of a Doctor Strange fan. I mean, I thought the movie was fine. I don't dislike it. For me, it's kind of middle of the road MCU stuff. I like his character and what he does in the Avengers, but I've never been a fan of really his standalone. So give me X-Men First Class. That movie's a lot of fun.
Damn. So I'm going to get knocked out already?
X-Men is.
Oh, wait. So, Chris, you went with Doctor Strange?
Or sorry.
No.
Okay, no,
that's... Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange getting knocked out. X-Men's
okay, no, that's what I thought. I was like...
Yeah.
Because when you say I'm going to go the same, I'm like, wait, what the shit? All right, so X-Men First Class. I thought we were going to get our first tiny little upset right there. So our next one is going to be Captain America: The Winter Soldier against Hellboy 2. Chris, you start us off.
Oh man, you know what? I really love Hellboy 2. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I like it a lot. This is just going to be a little bit of matchup misfortune here that it's going up against the Winter Soldier, which I think is one of the better MCU movies. So give me the Winter Soldier.
All right, Brad.
I too am going Winter Soldier here, man. It's a classic like action spy thriller kind of vibe to it, which I really like. It's one of those in the MCU that actually feels like something I really enjoy. So yeah, give me that one. I like it.
Yeah, and give me Captain America: The Winter Soldier as well. Hellboy 2, I watched for the very first time, and I had some good fun with it. But against some of these other heavy hitters in this tournament, kind of like Chris said, bad match, like bracket matchup. So give me Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And Brad, before we go to the next matchup, we want to say hello to Sergeant Shitty Pickle. What's going on there, Sergeant? How are you? We got Billy Judd. What's going on there, Billy Judd? And Destiny says it says 2 a.m., but I watched it last week at 11:40. So that's good to know. So I don't mind setting up an extra hour to see if it comes out at that time. So appreciate that. So let's see here. And Dude, we got Brett, the true Brett #1 in the chat. What's going on there, Brett? He's I met him for Lee's channel in the live chats, and we got a joke going on where he is Brett #1 and I'm Brett #2. So say hello to Brett #1.
2. Brett.
So
two.
you're saying that we can start calling you #2 now? Number
Yes.
2.
Allow myself to introduce to my #2. His name, #2.
Number 2. I love it, dude. I've been thinking about watching Austin Powers here pretty recently.
Hell
I need
yeah.
to.
You should hit that up. Along with Metallic, what's going on there, man? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And we
I feel
got
like that's probably
Jay.
Mentellect, but I don't know.
Oh, well, shit. It's blame my story. I've had too much
Cheers.
caffeine today. So
Caffeine.
but
There's no caffeine in story, Birdie boy.
anyways, we got Jay here. For I believe this is the first time we've seen the letter J in the chat, so we all know what to do. Please make Jay feel welcome, and from us, for your boys at Good Real Hunting, we want to say hello to you.
That gets me every time, man. I never know. I always forget that is popping up. Hello. Cheers. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hell yeah.
And so, all right. So let's go ahead with the next matchup here. Brad, you're going to go with Avengers versus Flash.
Damn, Birdie.
I got to say
Can I
this
destroy
about
your ears?
Flash Gordon is, I don't know. I'd say I probably wasn't the biggest fan of Flash Gordon. A lot of people like it. I thought it was a little, I mean, it's a little corny for my taste. It's not my kind of movie. But Avengers, I mean, what can you say about the first Avengers? It's freaking classic, man. Birdie took me to that. That was the first time. It might have been the first time I saw an MCU movie in theaters, honestly. I remember, that was kind of in that first stage, and I saw Iron Man after the fact. Yeah, I think this would have been the first time I saw one in theaters. A lot of fun. It was really revolutionary for its time period. So, yeah, give me Avengers here.
Yeah, definitely give me Avengers. Flash Gordon is a lot of fun, and it's just, again, bad bracket placement. But, hey, I just followed the numbers. That's what I do when I make this tournament. So no favoritism or anything. I go based off the numbers, and the numbers easily tell me here that Avengers gets to move on.
I dig it.
Yeah, another 3-way climax, fellas.
And an IMAX.
Just to reach a climax. All right. So I'm going to start it out here. The battle of the bugs here of Spider-Man 2 versus Ant-Man. So is it going to be pizza time or shrinking time? And trust me on this, I love me some pizza time, man.
Many nights I had both.
Hey, wait, you have shrinkage time and pizza time?
Absolutely. Good pool
I don't
party.
think that's
Usually
that's a
pizza.
good time.
Oh, well, it's not. I'm not saying I didn't say it was a good time. I'm just saying a pizza party at the pool is liable to get you there.
Oh man, especially in those winter months, man. I swear to God. But anyways, we're
There's
getting
no pool
off
party
track.
in the winter.
Hey, you can if you wanted to, if you get a heated pool.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. It's not very wise, Birdie.
But what is
very
wise, though, is picking Spider-Man 2 over Ant-Man. Even though Ant-Man, if it had a different matchup against another 6, I would be picking Ant-Man. Because to me, Ant-Man is one of the underrated movies on this list, in my opinion. I think it's a fun heist movie and something different that Marvel has done during the time of all these releases. And Paul Rudd plays a great Ant-Man. But man, Spider-Man 2, one of the great comic book sequels of all time. Give me Spider-Man 2.
Birdie, do we have the video of Doc Ock and his newest AI creation?
And who would that be?
His no homo chip.
Oh my God! I saw that on the talk, man. You were the one that sent that, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought we were. Did you not save it?
No, no, I didn't know I was supposed to add it to the video log. I'm sorry.
Dude, man, that's such a shame. That would be such a great clip to play here. I could jerk off up to 4 of my homies without ever being gay. Anyways, it's a funny clip. Everybody go watch it. The Spider-Man 2 versus Ant-Man. See, I would have taken Ant-Man here.
My God,
I would have taken I'll take Ant-Man here. Spider-Man 2 was just not my favorite of that trilogy. I mean, 3 was awful, but I like Ant-Man a little bit better than Spider-Man 2, so Ant-Man it is.
Dude,
Ooh.
I mean, I give Ant-Man a lot of credit for being a good time. It is a fun time. It's a good time. But I'm going to call it Cant-Man today because Spider-Man 2 is moving forward. And I have a lot of nostalgia for Spider-Man 2, man. I mean, that came out, what, 2000, was it 2004? I think.
I want to
Two.
say 2004. Yes.
The 2004, I think.
I thought it was
and
I want
earlier
to
than
say
that. I
it's
thought it was
4 because Spider-Man 3 came out in 07 and Spider-Man 1 came out in 04. No, excuse me, 02.
02. Yeah. 02.
Oh, maybe Spider-Man 1 came out in 02.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1 came out.
02.
But dude, like the video game for Spider-Man 2 on the PS2,
Yeah.
like, oh no, my balloon and all that stuff. And that cheesy inspirational pizza music it played when you're trying to deliver pizzas on the game. Everything brings it back to that. And it does a good job of just being that video, like that tie-in to the actual movie of Spider-Man 2. It's almost like GoldenEye. It's honestly like it is the GoldenEye of the 2000s. In a lot of ways for me anyway. Love it. Yeah, give me Spider-Man 2.
Chris has been fired from Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
guess what?
shit.
Oh, no, it's okay. You're rehired. So
Don't do me that way, man. I was off by 2 years, okay? Birdie
It's
was
probably
off
'cause
by a decade last couple weeks ago.
shut
Yeah, it happens.
bitch. Anyways, another quick hello from Jamie Hart. What's going on there, Jamie? Saying, no way, Birdie. You'll always be Brett #1 to me. No offense, ever Brett. Or Brett #1, that is. But Jamie, thank you so much for the comment, and hopefully you are doing well. And Destiny's first Marvel movie in the MCU was
Wow.
Ant-Man. So that's a good one to start off.
Yeah, especially if you're short.
But yeah, that one's
What you wait, whoa. What the fuck you just say?
Sorry, I just said nothing. Anyway, moving on. What we got next?
I know what you
Moving
said.
on.
God,
we're gonna
all right.
skim
So
past it.
we got our third seed of Batman Begins versus Constantine. Just in case if y'all don't know what Constantine is, that is with Keanu Reeves fighting freaking spirits with what? A cross gun?
Yeah, with all types of fuckery.
Weaponry.
Is it my go around? My start?
It is your turn.
Your turn now. This is the first really tough matchup that we've come across in this bracket, in my opinion. For me,
Ooh.
I love Batman Begins, but given that it's in the same trilogy as The Dark Knight, it kind of knocks it down a peg. And I think Constantine is one of the great underrated movies maybe ever. And I love it so fucking much. So give me Constantine.
I like what you're doing over there, Chris, man. Shaking things up, putting things in a bottle, just, shaking them real good. I dig it, man. I like that a lot. But I can't go against damn Batman Begins, man.
Yeah.
I do remember, like, my earliest memory of Constantine was actually watching it like on Christmas Eve one year. But I also like Batman Begins is so good. I mean, I love all three of those movies in the Nolan trilogy. So yeah, I mean, I can't vote against it. I know we're gonna have other ones to talk about too, but I mean, I can't just discredit it like that. I got to keep Batman Begins on my side.
Oh, definitely Batman Begins. No, nothing against Constantine because I enjoyed it, but Batman Begins, man, I think it gets hated too much within that Batman trilogy. I just freaking love the beginning of that. Just how you build up. Christopher Nolan builds his whole Batman world is just astounding. So give me Batman Begins.
Plus, you got Liam Neeson and Cillian Murphy in there, both good villains. It was
Michael
awesome.
Caine.
That movie does
Gary
get
Oldman.
overshadowed a lot because of The Dark Knight, but it's solid, man. It's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. So let's see here. We're going to go with the next matchup here of Joker versus the Suicide Squad. And let's try to see here. That carry over to 2. Brad, you go.
Dude, I'm going to say this. I would have expected Joker to go pretty far for me in this thing. But it got a tough first round matchup. I think I'm going to go to the Suicide Squad here. This
now,
one is definitely...
for a reference, I just want to make, for the sake of clarity, we're talking about James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, not the dumpster fire.
If I took off the fee, it would have been the shitty one.
just for the sake of clarity, we are talking
Yeah.
about James Gunn's The
Yes.
Suicide Squad.
The one
I
that
think-
got him the job at DC.
I think Joker is magnificent. But the Suicide Squad is so much more rewatchable, and I'm much more happy. Like I love Joker that it exists because it's such a weird, like, you know, it's one of those movies out here that's just, it's probably one of the more unique ones on the bunch because it's centered around the villain and it's done so in a way that doesn't really even connect it that much to the Batman universe. But the Suicide Squad is like, I watched it like 3 times, like the week it came out. And Joker, I've still only seen once because I just haven't gone back to rewatch it because it's just, it's kind of depressing, you know? And
Oh,
that's
big
not
time,
necessarily-
yeah.
Yeah, it's not really, that's not a bad thing against the movie, but I'm going to go for rewatchability here. The Suicide Squad was one of the, it might be the funniest movie on this whole list. It's fucking great. It has you cracking the whole time. I watched it twice in one day. One of the very few times I've done that because that's when it came out on HBO Max. The same day it was in theaters. So I saw it in theaters, came home, watched it again. That's how much I liked it. So give me the Suicide Squad.
Hand.
Sylvester Stallone, dude, as the shark.
As that fucking shark.
Yeah,
that was the best
that's all you
part,
gotta
man.
tell me. Sylvester Stallone plays a shark. I'm sorry, Joker, but give me Suicide Squad for the first upset of the night.
Yeah, I would have gone with the Suicide Squad as well. I really did like it quite a bit, and like you said, I mean, Joker is a fantastic movie, but I think for as far as comic book things go, it's fucking depressing, man. So, give me
Well,
the
hey,
Suicide
we also
Squad.
got the introduction of a Peacemaker in this thing, who was fucking. The
Oh,
show
yeah.
was fantastic.
Back of
Dude,
dicks.
I mean-
I'll eat a bag of dicks and someone tell me to eat a bag of dicks.
Had that scene where they were walking on the beach or whatever, that compound, and him and Idris Elba are like competing with each other, walking down, and they're just fucking. It's a one take, just
Oh,
tracking shot where they're just fucking
Oh,
killing
shit.
dudes, and that dude is dick's flopping over there, and they're still just fucking chopping people up. That was fucking great.
Oh god. So yeah, Suicide Squad with the win. And let me get a couple of hellos real quick before we finish off this round. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I lost them. Where are they? Where are they? I'll just do this one. Cody Snyder, what's going on there, Cody Snyder? How are you doing? Hopefully all
Cheers.
is going well with you. Let's see here. And I saw somebody else. Where is he? I'll just do this one. Lamontra, what's going on there, Lamontra? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you.
Bonjour.
All right, so let's finish off this round, or for this section of the bracket, that is. Spider-Man No Way Home, the 2 seed, going up against a nostalgia 90s favorite of TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze. I put it in there just because I want people to appreciate this movie, and hopefully people do, with just friggin' its over-the-topness. And, of course, we got the Super Shredder played by Kevin Nash. Like, it deserves to be in the tournament. But no chance in hell it advances here. So give me Spider-Man No Way Home.
Absolutely. Make it 2, Utah.
Just go ahead and make it 3 while you're at it, man.
Oh, yet another
There we
three-way
go.
climax.
Oh, got to reach the climax. All right. So before we get Chris to pick another to go first here, Brad, where do you want to go next? Which region?
Hey, let's stay on the bottom, and let's go to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Oh,
the
we got some
left.
fucking bangers on this side, man.
Oh, yeah. So this might be the hardest region from my memory, but this is the Logan region. And Chris, you're going to start us off here with Logan. And speaking of 90s nostalgia, I fought for this one, and so I didn't care. I know it's going to get his ass whooped, but I still love
Hey,
this
man.
movie. This is an ultimate guilty pleasure. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from 1995.
As a child, I went not once, but twice.
Not once, not
twice, but twice. As the White Ranger for Halloween, and forced my parents to take me to see Power Rangers in theaters twice. Oh boy, I love this fucking thing. I'm an ooze. But you know, it's Logan, man. One of the great comic book movies ever to exist. So give me Logan.
Brad?
I too will be going Logan as well. I haven't seen Power Rangers since I was a kid, but It was kind of corny. Like just, I mean, Logan is
Oh.
fucking Logan is peak comic book movie. It's one of those few that just dares to go there and goes there and fucking it's brutal. And honestly, it was like kind of almost ahead of its time because like we never saw that much stuff like this in the comic book world when it came out. The rated R, gory, just fucking slaying people kind of movie. So yeah, I remember, and I was somebody at the time who'd never seen an X-Men movie other than X-Men Origins Wolverine, and I still loved it. I still loved it. So it was awesome, man. Give me Logan.
Yeah. And
now I
give
will
me
say,
Logan. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
I just wanted to add in there. Yeah, you were talking about you hadn't seen it since you were a kid. Keep it that way. I love that movie, man. I had the poster on my wall for years and years. And there was like a 20-year gap where I didn't watch it. And I picked it up on DVD one night and put it on. I had to shut it off at like 10 minutes in because it was ruining my fucking childhood. So don't just keep it that way. Keep your precious memory of it and don't fuck it up.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you this, but with Power Rangers, I did revisit it on a stream with the fellas over at the Dark Ether Files podcast, and we did a watch party for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and my God, was it fucking horrendous. But I don't give a shit just because I still love the damn movie with all my childhood heart. But no chance in hell it beats Logan. So give me Logan.
I bet Sergeant Shitty likes that movie more than he likes that Shining miniseries, man.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Like if you know Sergeant Shitty, you know. So speaking of the freaking Wolverine talk here, let's go with the next matchup here. Here, let me scoot this over so y'all know 8 and 9. Deadpool and Wolverine versus Justice League, and this is the Snyder Cut because we refuse to put the dog shit from the horse's ass Justice League created by the other people because I refuse to mention their name. Oh,
yes.
it's my go.
I don't know who's going.
No, Brad's go. No, Brad's go.
Okay, Brad's go.
Yeah, it's Brad's.
Okay, here we go. We're talking Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah, I'm gonna take Deadpool Wolverine here, man. I mean, I thought the Justice Snyder, the
Justice Snyder League cut, yeah.
The Justice League Snyder cut was actually, I mean, it was fine. It was definitely improvement. It wasn't like groundbreaking. It wasn't anything that, it wasn't on the level of a lot of things that's on this list. And who the hell is going to sit through a 4-hour movie multiple times? It's probably a one and done for me. But Deadpool Wolverine was one of the most entertaining movies that came out last year, and really one of the more entertaining movies on this list. I think it rivals, what was it, the Suicide Squad that we talked about earlier, as far as just being purely entertaining. So give it to me. I loved it, man. I loved seeing Hugh Grant and Ryan Reynolds together in this movie.
Really? And, Hugh Grant was in there? That's cool.
No, he wasn't.
He's got hair tick on his mind.
Yeah. Hugh Jackson, will you please stand up?
Shit.
I was choking my fucking beer. Hugh Jackson, Hugh Grant. All right, dude. There's a lot of people in Logan that were not, or excuse me, in Deadpool and Wolverine that were not on the cast sheet.
Yeah, God, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
he's huge. Thank you. Sorry, we finally got there. I knew his name was Hugh though. But yeah, I'm going Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right, and before real quickly, Herbert, you take that shit back right now. Voltron is not bad from Power Rangers. You take that fucking back.
Watching Voltron, no.
Anyways, so I go with Brad's logic here. What am I going to sit down and watch? What, close to a 2.5-hour movie or a 4-hour movie? Which nothing wrong with the Snyder Cut. I prefer that one way better, and I love the tone of it. Plus, Zack Snyder got a lot of shit, unfortunately, even though he made 2 of the great DC movies within the DC, like kind of like comic book realm of like, their particular universe. But man, Deadpool and Wolverine, that opening segment alone, give me that all day, every day. So give me Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not even a big fan of any of the Snyder movies, really. I mean, I think I don't even know. Do we even have Batman v Superman on this list?
We actually do not, and I don't know
we...
why we don't, because that one's really good.
Because it was pretty awful. Yeah, his earlier shit.
It's not that I'm not a fan of Zack Snyder because he makes
I
good
know.
movies, but his DC stuff none of it really
No.
spoke to me. I didn't.
That's
like
what
his-
I was gonna. Yeah, Justice the Snyder cut is leagues better than what they released, like the theatrical cut, but it didn't really add that much to it. I didn't think for it to be like like we're talking about make pushing it out to 4 hours or whatever, and then breaking it up into different segments and things. Like it's fine, but it didn't add that much. Like it didn't completely change my view of it from being a middling DC project, right?
Right, I agree. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think it was. I mean, run of the mill, kind of same territory as Batman v Superman, overly long and not good enough to be that long. Was kind of how I feel about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine more from Power Rangers or the Justice League? Come on, easy answer. Give me those freaking Power Rangers and the horrible CGI. So next one. Wait, what, Chris?
I just said yeah. I was sitting here trying to think. Ivan Ooze is the bad guy, but what's the chick's name? The evil.
Oh, Rita.
Rita. Yeah.
Yes, finally someone shut her up. Thing I can even quote the movie too.
That's right.
You snooze, you snooze, you ooze. Anyways, let's go with this next matchup here. We got Deadpool, which speaking of the bastard who ruined my perfect thumbnail at the beginning of the show, against Shazam, or as freaking Tyrone Biggins on Chappelle's show goes, Shazam. But man, this one's tough because both of these movies are so much fun. But man, speaking of a movie just being so different and decides just to go all the way, not giving any fuck about the rules, give me Deadpool, man, with this particular matchup.
Yeah, give me Deadpool as well. I didn't even make it all the way through Shazam. It's just not
for you.
Yeah, there's just nothing in there for me really. So I didn't even watch the whole thing. So Deadpool.
I caught Shazam. I feel like it was on a plane, traveling overseas. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's when I saw it. I didn't love it. I think it's kind of goofy, a little too goofy for me. Deadpool, obviously, Deadpool is goofy, but in a whole different way, and that is a little bit more my speed. I love it. So give me Deadpool here all day.
Ooh, we got a little controversial opinion, but I love controversy. I can't stand Deadpool, Destiny says.
But how do you feel about Night Swim? So,
wait, what?
That's the pool you actually die in. That's a dead pool. That's like the original title for
see, I know where you're going with that one now. Yeah. You sneaky devil. All right, let's see here. Let me get back to the screen here. Chris, you're starting us off with this one of Iron Man versus Iron Man 2.
Man, I hate whenever there's two, it's something's facing its sequel or prequel or whatever. This just fucking irritates me to no end, but that's the way it fell. Give me Iron Man. I think it's the strong. Iron Man 2 is kind of like guilty pleasure, but Iron Man,
that's a good way to put it.
Kind of set the stage. What? It's a good B movie.
I want my bird.
My bird.
What bird?
You want a bird? We'll get you a bird.
You know me, I like to eat my dessert before my entree. And that was a good looking dessert too.
Is not my bird.
It is not my bird. I mean, are you done, Chris? Or you got more?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Except for this one last little thing. No, I'm fucking with
you. The first one all day. That's one of my favorite MCU movies all day anyway. So give me Iron Man. Iron Man 2. It's honestly, I mean, it's serviceable. It's not horrible, I wouldn't say, but it's no match for the first one.
Yeah. I'll save everyone the trouble. I'm definitely picking Iron Man. I respect Iron Man 2. I'm one of the ones as well that appreciate. Like, I could sit down and watch it and not waste my time and just have fun with it. But with the original Iron Man, the first one, the one that started it all, that one that resurrected Robert Downey Jr.'s whole acting career and changed his life, got rewarded with Iron Man. Plus, Iron Man, did you all know, was the first movie I watched in the MCU in the theater for the first time. So I was legitimately day one.
I can say this: it was the first MCU movie that I watched.
Oh, was it? What? When?
Yeah.
I thought it was Avengers.
Well, Avengers was the first one I saw in theaters, but this is the first one that I watched.
Yeah.
Ye. So
I saw
Probably
the
the same.
Iron Man in theaters.
yeah, it was so good, dude. And plus, Tony Stark, one great protagonist ever. Ooh, this was a fun matchup. Am I going first on this one, or Brett, you going first on this one?
I think it's my turn to go first. this
Okay,
time.
yeah, okay. So I'll save my thoughts for this one. But for this one, we got V for Vendetta, which to my surprisement is a DC comic, versus The Watchmen.
I think I got to go V for Vendetta here, man. I mean, Watchmen's solid. It's long though. It's like 3 hours, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty damn long.
Watchmen
V for
is.
V for Vendetta, though. I remember seeing that. Oh, what did I see that with? I saw that at the drive-in movies when it came out with something else. I can't remember what else came out that night, but either way, God, it might have been like Curious George or some bullshit. That's how young I was. But either way, V for Vendetta, I saw that was like the third movie they played that night. It was really late. It was really cool. And I didn't know what was going on then, but I've since rewatched it. It's awesome. I love it. Give it to me over Watchmen. Tough matchup, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the toughest one we've come across.
So let's see. Where did he go? There he is. Blu-ray Addict. What's going on there, Blu-ray? How are you doing, buddy? Just hope
Cheers.
all is going well. So with me, both of these are my first time watches, and these were my most anticipated watches because I knew they were going up against each other one-on-one. So I had a really big decision to make here. But let me go with the one that I truly felt that it is a really, really damn good. And I really quickly wanted to give it a 5 out of 5, but I kind of held myself back and gave it a 4.5 out of 5 at this time. But I bet you with a rewatch on a certain day, I'm going to give it the golden reel, but not right now. But this one is a good, easy matchup for me. Remember the 5th of November. V for Vendetta. Love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut the Watchmen short though, man. I mean, we're talking about Zack Snyder. This is some of his better work. And the Rorschach is one of my favorite characters, maybe of all
he was
time.
so cool.
I love that character. I think Jackie Earle Haley did a great job. And this was fucking ridiculous because if these two had ended up in different matchups, I think they both would have won their matchup. So that sucks. But yeah, it's V for Vendetta for me as well.
All right. And just to answer this, Cameron Bird, what's going on there, Cameron? How are you doing? How do I send you the bracket? Are you following our Instagram page, or do you follow me on Facebook? Because just to do a direct message that way would be the best way to send your bracket, like your screenshot bracket. So if you need help with anything like that, I'll try to, like, when I get a good break, I can send it to you, or I can send you a link or something. So let's see here. Let's go with our next one of a 3 versus 14. This one hurts because son of a bitch here. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 versus Man of Steel, which is Superman, Zack Snyder's Superman. And this is where I get to go, unfortunately, son of a bitch, because I love Man of Steel. It's my favorite Superman movie that they've ever came out with. I just love the whole style, the tone of it. And plus, the score of that movie is excellent because it's by the Hans, right, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got to listen to
Which
that son of a
movie?
bitch. Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, because we did the yeah, like, okay, it doesn't sound like that. But anyways, folks, but freaking Guardians of the Galaxy made me fucking cry. And plus, it was just a very, very tough story to get through, the one they were telling. But man, they nailed the final volume of Guardians of the Galaxy to perfection. This is actually the real movie that got, I was about to say James Cameron, but James Gunn, his role with the DCU. That's what this movie right here, Guardians of the Galaxy, is what really got him that DCU job. So give me Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah, I will second that. It's not even that hard for me. Man of Steel is fine,
That's what
but
she said.
I didn't. It didn't really do anything for me. So yeah.
I too will go with Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of Man of Steel. Never really dug it. I gave it another watch a couple years ago. Actually, I think it was on J-Man's channel when we watched it. I still didn't really care much
Mhm.
for it. So yeah, I did love Guardians of the Galaxy though. So give me that.
Nice. So we will go ahead and move on with some, and this is a surprising to me because we were struggling at one point, and then Chris brought it upon research and said Men in Black is a comic book, which to my surprise, man, I did not know that. I thought that was damn cool. So Chris, you get to start us off with that. So Men in Black against Spider-Man for what year, Brett?
2002, sir.
There we go, my man. So Men in Black versus Spider-Man.
Man, you know, this is another one that's kind of a tough matchup for me. I remember seeing both of these in theaters when I was, let's see, when did Men in Black come out? 2099?
It might have been the 90s. Let me look.
Did you say 2099?
Yeah. I was just, I couldn't remember.
1997. Holy shit, that's crazy,
97.
Dude.
Fucking
wow. That's insane, man.
I was thinking I was in middle school. Yeah, because Spider-Man feels like that same time frame in my life for some reason. But did see Men in Black in theaters and was absolutely obsessed with it for the longest time. We already have Spider-Man 2 in there, which I think was an upgrade over. I mean, just give me Men in Black.
All right. Brad, are you going to go with the MIBs or the Spider-Man?
This has got to be the toughest matchup on the whole list, I think. In this
really?
first round.
I'm surprised.
In this first round. I love
Men
in
in
Black, man.
Don't forget about that. The the theme song, man. Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders.
Sugar water. Yeah, I think
more.
God, dang. It's hard for me to go.
Get them hanging off your bones.
It's hard for me to go against Spider-Man, man. I mean, that was another one that I have a lot of nostalgia for. Yeah, I gotta go Spider-Man, man. I'm sorry. I love Men in Black. I love Men in Black, man. But Spider-Man, I'm trying to detach myself. I know we got Spider-Man 2 in the tournament still, but I'm trying to individually assess each matchup because I think that's just the right thing to do. And for me, I just got more memories. I got a lot more going on with Spider-Man than I do Men in Black, although I do have a lot of memories with that as well. But Spider-Man, you got Macho Man in the air. I mean, I love it. So give me Spider-Man.
Bonesaw is ready. So is also Spider-Man. Man in Black, very good movie, but come on, man. Spider-Man, I got to saw that movie in opening night in theaters. One of great theater experiences ever. So give me Spider-Man.
You saw Bonesaw.
Yeah, opening night, dude.
I don't think I saw it in theaters.
Dude, and right before the movie started, one of the movie staff members put on a Spider-Man outfit and came out and said, "Thank you from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man or watching my movie. Now on with the show."
Now, Brett was supposed to do that whenever the new Spider-Man came out, but
my suit ripped in the crack.
Yeah,
that's because you're fucking Freddy.
Well, with all this new weight I lost, I would have fit in the damn suit, but my fat ass broke the suit. But
well, I'll tell you what, though, that I know I talked about the Spider-Man 2 video game earlier. This game was really, I wouldn't say it's as good, but it's close. The first game was fantastic too on PS2.
It was tough too. It was a tough video game.
It was a tough one, but it was a lot of fun, man. And I think that really kind of puts that Spider-Man was such a big part of my childhood, those first two movies. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to go against it. But Men in Black was too. I quoted the shit out of that. I mean, it was great. But Spider-Man was just extra next level good.
I say that a hero can save a I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I actually was listening to that song on the way home from Death of a Unicorn.
I bet you were.
I was just at a concert last night, and my ears are still ringing. So every time that you bust into a song like that, you're ruining my brain.
Did you go see Rick Springfield?
Watching us. Okay, I'm done. So let's
Rick
see.
Springfield. I did not. I was in Nashville to see Deftones.
You were in Nashville, man. I would have met you down there, man. It's like,
You were
God damn it! I brought this up a
You
couple
were in
weeks
Nash
ago,
Vegas?
and you said not on a weeknight.
I don't have any rules.
Well, that's
you
what
do
I
now.
said, and you said I can't leave Michelle with the kids for that long.
Touche.
Hey,
but I would have gone though.
You do.
I just
now.
forgot about.
That's ridiculous because I had a free ticket and everything. I said drive down here and meet me. I can't believe.
Oh, I would have gone. If you had a free ticket, I would have gone to that.
Well, yeah, what about me, asshole? Like
I
could've-
just-
I was
just
drunk
said
when you
this,
asked
like-
me the first time. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That was a dumb
said-
response. That was an auto response. If you would have asked me in a coherent manner, I would have done it.
Yeah,
That
you
is
said
not a
yeah,
hot
probably.
take.
Probably not a good idea on a weeknight was your exact response. I was like, all right, man. I'll take
should've
this
done
free
it.
ticket and shove it up my ass. But that's fine. It's no big deal. It's over now. Show was fucking great though.
Yeah, and that's what Jamie said. That Deftones rock.
That's right.
And Sex Tape by Deftones is one of my favorite
Hey,
songs
me
Business
too.
has. Fuck
Sex
yeah.
tape and digital bath for the win.
No, Chris, you like Sex
Any day
Tape
of
the
the week.
movie, so quit lying.
Mhm.
So
You're the only
so
one
let's-
that does.
Hey,
So they did play sex tape and
show the Sex Tape.
digital bath last night.
Oh, and that's what they said too. Digital bath is great. So there you go.
That's right.
So
Digital bath.
all right.
Is that like
so
a
who
rice
go-
bath for your phone?
Yeah.
God. Anyways, let's finish this real quickly. We got Avengers Endgame versus oh my gosh, what's the guy's name? Thomas
Thomas
Jane?
Jane.
Yeah,
Jane
Thomas
from
And-
Jane's
OC.
Punisher.
Let us not
John-
forget Johnny T is in there too.
Johnny Boy Travolta, Daddy. Yes.
Yeah. And Kevin Nash was in it too as the Russian. Which this
the
movie it's my favorite. You know the big guy that Punisher was getting his ass whooped?
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, that was Kevin Nash, dude.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I thought you said. Who is that? So I was like, well, you know
What?
who that is.
Yeah, I know who Kevin Nash is. He beat Goldberg in 1998. Starcade.
Yeah, with a freaking taser interference from Scott Hold, that prick. Anyways, Avengers Endgame versus Punisher. Punisher, it's my favorite Punisher movie that they came out with, and I still like it more from the show, even though the show version of Punisher is, trust me, a lot better. It's just, I love this Punisher. But Avengers Endgame, best theater experience in my life, and the best journey of 11 long years to see this movie. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I will second that. I don't think it really holds up. I haven't seen the original Punisher in years, but I enjoyed
I
it when
got
it
the
came out.
VHS.
Excuse me, but Endgame was fucking all time, dude. I mean, I remember that's a funny story. So we were actually on a little like a weekend trip or something, me and a couple of my friends in Asheville, and so we decided to go to the theater see Endgame, and these two big fans came in there. One guy was dressed up as Thor, and there's a scene toward the end where he sticks his hands up and he gets the big axe, and Mjolnir comes back and he catches them both or whatever. This guy stands up in the middle of the theater and goes, "Fuck yeah!" It was fucking awesome.
Literally, when Captain America pick up Mir and all that, I literally did this. Let's fucking go. Like, I just did that. Like,
This
dude,
guy stood up and said, "Fuck yeah!"
I'll tell more stories about this movie because I anticipate this movie making a deep run in the tournament. So we'll save the stories with that one.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I get to choose this time, and I'm going to just say keep it on the left, and we're going to go towards the top because we got to focus on the number one overall seed for the second time. So this is the first time in real March Madness history that one movie has been the number one overall number one. If that makes sense, hopefully that makes sense for you all because I just realized that did not make sense. Anyways, The Dark Knight, number one overall seed for the second time in real March Madness history, going up against Spawn. Dark Knight, easy. Not even gonna waste time.
Yeah, Dark Knight all day.
Dark Knight. We always do this in the top left matchup. It's always that easy in the top left matchup. But yeah, Dark Knight for sure.
So, Fan, speaking, let's keep it up with the Batman talk here. Even though I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to be my go, was it?
Well, I was supposed to go last down at the bottom there, so Chris was supposed to go first. And by the way, I did pick Avengers Endgame for the record. We'll set that straight.
Okay, I'm
at
sorry.
the bottom down there. But
I'm an
yeah,
asshole.
I also picked Dark Knight here as well.
Okay, so now this is let's just start over with Chris goes next. So Chris, you
sir.
got Batman 1989 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Okay. So we're already reached it. We have two more sections to go. We're already at the 1 hour mark. So I'm going to try and speed my responses up a little bit here. So I'm just going to say, give me Batman on this one. We already have Guardians of the Galaxy in there, and we're talking about nostalgia for so many picks before, and this is nostalgia all day.
Batman for me too. I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's the weakest of the trilogy. The second one, I mean. So give me 89. Love the hell out of it. Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. For Guardians of the Galaxy 2, does it have the whole quote, "Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight"?
No, but it's got Mary Poppins, y'all.
See, that's a rivalry quote right there. But man, definitely Batman. Even though Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is fine. It's a fine movie, but it's the weakest of the trilogy. But give me Batman 1989 as well.
He's like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Oh yeah, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I used to own the Funko with him holding it up, going, "I'm Mary Poppins," and then my dumb ass gave him away. But let's see here. I saw an interesting. Oh, here it is. Did y'all know about Taylor Swift fan tweet about Avengers Endgame? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't. I can't say that I knew that a fan did tweet that.
Or Taylor Swift did. And then people were harassing Taylor Swift online, and so it was a fan account that spoiled Endgame, and then replied saying, "I'm not even joking." Yeah, son of a bitch. I hate fans sometimes.
Bunch of rascals. Yeah.
Bunch of bastards. So let's see here. All right, we got our one of the other anime movies we added onto the list, and this one's Batman: The Mask of Phantasm against again another surprising here that The Mask with Jim Carrey as a comic book movie. I had no idea about.
Dude, I know for a lot of people, Mask of Phantasm is like their favorite Batman story, and it might be. I'm just not a huge animated film fan, and I love The Mask, so I'm actually going to go The Mask here. It's one that I grew up with. Probably watched it a little too young, but it doesn't matter because I love the movie. Jim Carrey was great in it. This is one of his iconic roles, so give me The Mask, man.
All right. Well, The Mask was one of the first few times I got to meet the beautiful red dress Cameron Diaz. This is like, oh my gosh. But the movie was really good too. But Cameron Diaz is the main thing I remember of that opening
Diaz,
segment.
is it? Diaz?
What is Z?
These nuts. Got him. But man, this one's an easy one, folks. This one's Batman Mask of Phantasm. The animation was great. The voice acting was absolutely superb. And the Batman story was really great too. So give me Batman Mask of Phantasm.
You know, I really enjoyed Mask of Phantasm. I thought that it was one of the better animated things that I'd seen the last little bit outside of the Spider-Verse. But kind of like what Brad said, I grew up with The Mask, had it on VHS when I was in probably maybe even middle school. Come home every day after school. I would just instantly go in and put The Mask on. Even if I wasn't watching it, like it was just always playing in the background. And I went years without watching it and went back and rewatched it maybe 5-6 years ago. And I still loved it as much. It wasn't a Power Rangers experience. It actually held up. And I still enjoyed it as much as I ever did. So give him the Lona.
It's making
the
balloon animals with condoms.
So you're going to pick The Mask?
The Lona. The Mask. Give me The Mask.
Oh damn, that's that's one of our so far our biggest upset of the night right there. Which shame on you all for you two for picking against Kevin Conroy. with his iconic voice.
I love it,
performance as
dude. I mean, he
Batman.
does.
And
he
Mark
does great-
Hamill as
Yeah.
the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Yeah.
them in the video games, the Arkham games and all that. Those are
Yeah,
those are
but-
great. But I can't. Not against a mask, man. I'm just not an animated guy. For the most-
Tell Tiny Tim I won't be coming home for Christmas. You love me. You really love me.
Hey, the little Magnifica.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Chick-
So
chicky
Matt
boom,
the
chick-
Mask
chicky boom.
with the W. So our next matchup here, we got X-Men Days of Future Past, one of the popular X-Men movies in the X-Men franchise area, going up against Iron Man 3. So this one, I believe, is going to go to Chris.
Okay. Lumi. You know, this is an interesting matchup, but I think I tend to go with give me Days of Future Past. I think I like that one a little bit more than Iron Man 3, because Iron Man 3, correct me if I'm wrong, is the one with the Mandarin, and then there's that weird switcheroo at the end of it.
Yeah, it's got Shane Black directing it, and it's actually
I
Tony
remember-
Stark.
Post Avengers, right? This is the first MCU after
Mm-hmm.
dealing with the fallout of the Avengers and things like that. I still had a
And
lot
they
more
went to
fun with Days of
Chattanooga,
Future
Tennessee.
Past. Did they? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
like
They
story, like
filmed it.
storyline purposes, they went to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh,
Random.
I know they
Very
filmed it in
random.
Wilmington. I remember that. But yeah, give me Future Past, man. That's where I'm at.
I'll go Future Past as well, but I do like Iron Man 3. I think it's kind of underrated. I find it cool because it's like one of the only films in the MCU that it features more Tony Stark than it does Iron Man, if that makes any sense. Because he's
Yeah.
not wearing the suit for most of the movie. He's really doing everything himself, which I think is kind of cool. Stands out. It's at Christmas time. It kind of focuses on his like PTSD from the events of the Avengers, which was kind of cool. So it's got some good moments to it. I like it, but I gotta go Days of Future Past, man. It's just it stands out more. It's a little bit more stands on its own. So give me that.
Yeah, and they had to not deal with the little fucking kid from Insidious too.
Oh, was that him in there in the 3?
I'm pretty.
No.
That's where that really does look like him. I can't confirm that for sure. So if somebody in the chat wants to confirm that for me, that would be awesome. But I'm also going with X-Men Days of Future Past as
don't think
well
so.
because the Mandarin from Iron Man 3, like that whole reveal, really pissed me off and sent me just the wrong way about the movie throughout. But Brad, you're right, though. Iron Man 3 was the one where Tony Stark taught Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Spider-Man Homecoming that there's more to it than the suit. That's lesson that Tony Stark learned in Iron Man 3. But X-Men Days of Future Past, great X-Men film. So give me that one.
He said,
Yeah,
he's
it
chained
is.
up, and he says, "My suit's going to be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2." That was great.
Yeah, it is. It's Ty Simpkins played in Insidious and is the kid in
Wow, that's
Iron Man
really
3.
cool.
Dude, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Never knew that. Good call, Birdie Boy.
Hey, he just looked like him, and he
Good
also
find.
whined a lot too. So, and I was like,
did.
God, he whines just as much as the Insidious. And then there we go. And that's all she wrote. So the next one here, we got TMNT. Speaking of more animation here, TMNT Mutant Mayhem that came out a couple of years ago, going up against Kick-Ass here. So who's going here? Is it?
I think it's my go, and I here's what I'm going to say. I think Chris wore that Nicolas Cage shirt for a reason. We're going Kick-Ass here. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just yeah,
Cool.
I think it's just a little bit more my speed. It's funny, goofy as hell. Give me Kick-Ass.
I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, so I really enjoyed what they did with this one. And not only that, the animation was so different. They kind of try to copycat what the Spider-Verse did, but did still do it in their own way, and it was so clean. But Nicolas Cage, man, take cover, child. That's his big quote in the movie. So give me Kick-Ass.
Three-way, boys. It's a three-way.
Hell yeah. So we got, hey, it's okay. It's in the three-way. That's a golden rule.
That's right.
So our next matchup here, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 going up against the Incredible Hulk. And that is the one with Edward Norton's Hulk interpretation on that one, which it sucks because I love the Incredible Hulk. It's my favorite Hulk movie out of a lot of bad attempts at the Hulk. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, I was like, there's no way that they're going to get a talking raccoon and freaking Drax and a talking tree, all that freaking stuff to work. But freaking James Gunn, man, he made it damn work, and it's freaking legendary, and it's freaking hilarious. So give me Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
I will second that. Probably the most fun definitely the most fun up to that point that I had with the MCU. And yeah, kind of like you, it was kind of Guardians of the Galaxy is one in the back of my mind. I was like, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. Wound up being one of my favorite. So yeah, give me that over the Incredible Hulk. But I do agree with you. I think the Incredible Hulk with Ed Norton is the best adaptation of that character.
Mm-hmm. Brad?
Yeah, I'd go Guardians of the Galaxy as well here. The Hulk one, that's a movie I never really any of the MC movies I don't go rewatch all that often, but Guardians of the Galaxy is super entertaining, so give me that.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. And then
Definitely.
so
We
our
just see
next
Chester, have a good night, man.
Oh, have a good night, Chester. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So let's see here. We got Captain America Civil War going up against a Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot's interpretation of Wonder Woman. Trust me, she was a lot better in this than Snow White. Yeah, I had to get my Snow White joke in there. So let's see here. I did kick it.
You saw it?
Oh, good. No, this is Chris. No, it's Chris's go.
This is my go, really?
I think so.
Wow.
I think I picked Guardians of the Galaxy first. So
okay. Yeah, give me a Civil War on this one. I liked Wonder Woman. I thought it was fine, but it really didn't stand out to me in any kind of particular way. I thought it, at the end of the day, it was still very formulaic and it was just kind of there. But Civil War, I think Civil War and fucking what's the other one? We just voted Winter Soldier, two of the better MCU movies, and I enjoy both of those quite a bit. So give me Civil War.
I think I'd actually go with Wonder Woman here. It's just a little bit more Civil War kind of, for me, it just gets kind of lost in the patch of all those other movies that came out around the time. But Wonder Woman really stands out as something kind of special. I think it was really great. I like Gal Gadot a lot in the movie. I think to me, this is definitely the best DC movie that they did in that Zack Snyder kind of era where they had the the Affleck era. I mean, with Batman and all that stuff, I think it was really good. So yeah, I think I would actually go Wonder Woman here over Captain America.
Dude, I respect that. And plus, the Hans did the the cello girl, like that performance.
Yeah, but Hans didn't actually do this movie though. He did come up with that theme in Batman v Superman, but he didn't do the first Wonder Woman movie.
I still counted dadgummit, but man, dude, that's very interesting, Brad. And that was you almost swayed me.
No, well, I wasn't trying to sway, but that epic scene in No Man's Land where she climbs up and
oh my god,
shooting,
yes.
like that was fucking great. Like that was actually something that like actually stands the test of time. Whereas, yeah, I mean, Civil War not so much. So give me Wonder Woman, yeah.
No, dude, that's a great point too. But here's two problems though. Problem number one. The whole teams clashing against each other in Captain America Civil War with Team Stark and Team Captain America when they finally get together and brawl at the exact same time. And thing with Wonder Woman is the villain is very extremely weak. You can't even remember who the villain is. It's Ares, but like it took a while to get there. So for me, I'm going with Captain America Civil War. But damn it, I wish Wonder Woman had a different matchup because I would be picking Wonder Woman. So let me put that there.
All right, let's
There we go.
fucking do it.
And then our last one from top left, it's going to be The Dark Knight Rises versus 30 Days of Night, which we had to pull that one out of our ass too. We didn't know that was a comic book film.
That's true. That's true. Yes, I thought, but I do. Here's what I'll say: is I think it's my go, right? Or is it
Yeah,
your
it's your go.
It's
I was
my go.
thinking.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises for me is one that sometimes it's my favorite in that Nolan trilogy. Like I love this movie, man. I love the addition of Anne Hathaway and Catwoman. I love the kind of the redemption arc that that Batman has after he gets his back broken by Bane. He comes back at the end, kicks that ass up and down. And Bane himself, I think, is great. He's super underrated. I think he gets so overshadowed by the Joker in this trilogy. It's not even funny, but he's so good. Tom Hardy was. So I love this movie. I know there's some logic, some leaps.
Yeah, it's not without plot holes.
It's got some plot holes for sure, but I can't help myself to be super entertained. You get the introduction Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this thing, which I think does a really good job, as he's not really Robin in the movie, but ultimately gets revealed to be. I think he's awesome in this. So yeah, I think this movie just has a lot going for it. It has a kick-ass score as well. So give me Batman, The Dark Knight Rises here, man.
Nice. 30 Days a Night, I'll just talk real quickly because this was the first time I've seen the movie, and it's instantly up there. It's my top 5 favorite vampire horror movies I've ever seen. I love the environment they did. They made the vampires so damn vicious. And plus, Josh Hartnett actually put in a pretty decent performance in the movie as well, along with the blonde girl in it from Triangle was in it, and I thought she did swell too. But this is The Dark Knight Rises, so no contest here. The Dark Knight Rises, and plus we can't forget about freaking Catwoman.
Oh yeah. And I'll also say this, boys. You hear the name Bane, I guarantee the pain. DJ, drop a beat. You guys have seen that, right? The rap battle.
I can't
Hey, Chris.
say that I have.
Chris.
How long would it take us to get market fresh strawberries?
Chris, strawberries are packed with fiber.
That's right. You know what happens to your body without fiber?
What about the turkey burger with the iceberg lettuce?
Oh,
Extra
yeah.
point, Steve. Very low
Oh.
protein. Oh,
I would
I'm
have
not so
gone
sure
with
about
the
the
mixed
lotus.
green.
I would have gone with the mixed green. Please look up that video. It's hilarious.
It'd be incredibly painful.
What about
Yes,
fiber?
Regular bowel movements.
Dude,
will
Chris,
be
have you
a
ever seen the
mere
Christmas version
memory.
of it?
Yeah, I have, but I don't remember. I can't quote the
Tell
other one.
me, do you know what you're getting from Santa this Christmas? And plus the Mortal Kombat theme playing in the Batwing. Oh, it's so great.
Was it? What did you have for breakfast? A bagel and cream cheese. When
Have
I
you
look
ever
at
heard the
you, you know what
phrase?
I see? Bagel and cream cheese.
Bagel and cream cheese. Man, that's great.
All right, let's
go
get
with the
to
last region of the first area in the first round, and we'll speed round the second round. We got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with one of the highest Letterboxd ratings in the history of Letterboxd, going up against Ben Affleck's Daredevil. And I believe this is my go here, and I'm just going to make this painless as possible for Daredevil because I do really enjoy that movie. I know it's really bad, but I really enjoy it. But Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, one of the best animated comic book movies of all time, if not the best one. So give me that one.
I will second that and just echo everything you said. Across Spider-Verse.
I will 3-way that myself.
Yeah,
We're back there again, bud. Another 3-way.
All right, next matchup here. We go to with Chris here. Black Panther versus Deadpool 2.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Give me Deadpool 2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I like Deadpool 2 quite a bit, and I thought Black Panther was fine. You know, it's another one that was kind of like, I enjoyed it, but it just didn't really stand out. You know, it had the misfortune of coming out, you know, in a storm of a tons of other comic book movies, so it's just didn't really stand out to me.
I too would take Deadpool 2.
Damn.
If nothing else, for the X-Force and Brad Pitt's contribution to society.
Yeah.
And Peter.
Peter too. That was hilarious. But yeah, I think it's kind of like Civil War for me. When Black Panther came out, it was coming out like there was a new movie coming out like every 3 months in the MCU. It felt like it, and they all just kind of ran together. And this movie was, I mean, a good one. It was definitely one of the better movies in the MCU, but it wasn't anything that was really that really stood out to me. So I'm going to go Deadpool 2. And even Deadpool 2, I would say, is probably the weakest in that trilogy, but it does have some great moments. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's got some good moments there with Josh Brolin. So yeah, give me Deadpool 2 here.
I'll be the only one that'll pick against Deadpool 2 because I was going to go with Black Panther. I just really enjoy Black Panther. I think Deadpool 2 is the weakest of the 3 Deadpool movies, which I still have my entertainment with Deadpool 2, but just not as well as some of the others. So give me Black Panther, but still Deadpool 2 advances.
Deadpool 2.
So our next one here, we got Thor Ragnarok going up against Christopher Reeve's Superman 2. So let's see here. If I picked last, so Chris went first. So Brad, you get to pick first.
Me this time, first time. I think I'm gonna go with Thor here. I'm not a big fan of Thor Ragnarok, really, but Superman 2, I know it's a fan favorite. A lot of people love it, but I mean, it's kind of corny, right? I mean, at this point, now that we're, I don't know. I'm not a huge Superman fan. I've always thought his character in general was kind of corny. We'll see how I feel about the new movie this year. I'm excited to see what James Gunn does with the character, but Thor was, I mean, I don't know. It was fun. It had the, Chris Hemsworth in there duking it out with the Hulk. What I liked about Ragnarok is that it was a breath of fresh air in the MCU when it came out. It was something that felt different. It didn't take itself serious. It was something that was like you could just have a good time with. And I liked it for that. I thought it was desperately what the Thor franchise needed because those movies suck ass. The second one, especially, the first one was okay, but definitely the weakest of all the other characters. So I'm glad they shook things up. Give me Ragnarok.
Well, Brad, these gentlemen already know how much I fucking hate Thor Ragnarok because Ragnarok is supposed to be one of the darkest comic book storylines in Marvel history, and they turned it into one absolute complete joke. So fuck that movie, Superman 2.
Okay, this
Chris,
one
go
is
ahead and break my heart.
Yeah, a little bit of it, man. But I too agree. I mean, I know that who directed Ragnarok? Was this Taika Waititi's first?
It
Taika
was,
Waititi.
sure was.
It was, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I know Love and Thunder kind of went off the rails. Like this was the perfect balance, like you said, of trying to come in, do something different, not take itself too seriously. And I think that was the perfect thing for Marvel at the time. And then they went way too far in that direction with Love and Thunder, where it's just hokey and they just fucking too over the top, where nothing is serious and it's all ridiculous. But I think Ragnarok kind of nailed that. I know it's supposed to be a little bit darker, but give me Ragnarok.
Sorry, Frank Riker. I tried again.
It was better than fucking. I'll tell you one thing. It was better than the Dark World. That's for damn sure.
Oh no, Dark World is trash too. But like the first Thor, I've really come around with. So, all right, this one I know y'all will be excited about. We got the Batman going up against Blade. So, Chris, you start us off.
This is fucking tough for me. And this is the logic that I'm going to go with because I fucking love both of these. I think the when the Batman came out, I was sort of cautiously optimistic, but didn't have super high expectations, and it blew them all out of the water. I thought Matt Reeves did a great job directing. Paul Dano and the entire cast really was fantastic. You couldn't pull that punch, Jeffrey Wright. But Blade is another one from my childhood that I remember seeing in theaters, and That movie is so much fucking fun, dude. I just think about Wesley Snipes throwing that boomerang blade around the corner, and it spins around, kills everyone, and then he catches it with his other hand and does that cheesy ass smile. So much fucking fun, dude. So give me Blade. And the logic is we have so many fucking Batman movies already in there. And it's not that this is the weakest one of it. It's just for this particular matchup. Give me the fun of Blade.
I'm going to take the Batman here. I love Batman, man. And this is, one thing this movie does better than Christopher Nolan's movies is it gives us a better version of Gotham, I think. Nolan's was a little bit too real, which I think at the time we all appreciated. But now it's like, I really like the feel. Gotham is a character in a movie in the Batman world. And this movie doesn't genericize it to such a to New York City or Chicago. It makes it its own entity. It feels like Gotham. It feels like a lived in world that our character Batman is in. And I love the fact that we see this movie as it's 99%, maybe 90% Batman, 10% Bruce Wayne, which is really cool. It makes it kind of feel like you're playing the Arkham games yet again, because that's usually how you play, is you're always Batman. And it's really cool to see him doing the detective work here. So give me the Batman.
Chris, sorry to break your heart, but man,
Batman, God damn it.
He's the world's greatest detective. Give me freaking the Batman.
The Final Four is just going to be 4 fucking Batman movies.
As it should be. As it should be.
Absolutely fucking not.
But Brad, I guess you're laughing because you got what I was referring to. Remember that the thing, like just the Batman guy goes, "You can't trick me, Two-Face."
Oh,
world's greatest detective.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah, I got you. I pick up what you're putting down too. Whenever you put Two-Face into it, it all came together.
You mean Scary Face. But anyways, let's go with the next one here. We got Scott Pilgrim versus the World going up against Batman Returns. And is going to be...
It's me go.
Yeah, you go.
Smeagol. Hey, Chris, what do you think about Batman moving forward right here, man? Again, I'm just kidding. I'll go with Scott Pilgrim here. I like Batman Returns. It's very much in line with 89, but I think 89's better. Not that they're compared here in this matchup, but I think I'm good with letting this Batman Returns bite the bullet and moving forward with Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, I love I really enjoy Batman Returns because of the cinematography, the shots. Again, like Brad said, Gotham is its own character. It's around Christmas time. Technically, Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. But Scott Pilgrim versus the World is such a damn fun movie. It's perfectly cast. So great. It does a bunch of homages to freaking video games and comic books and everything. It's so great, man. Give me Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, make it a 3-way, boys. Scott Pilgrim. I love this movie just because there's nothing. It's wholly unique. Like there's nothing else out there quite like Scott Pilgrim. So give me that.
And plus,
Mr. Pilgrim.
Plus, I lesbian that movie. So
that's right.
Let's see here. Our next matchup here, we going towards actually surprisingly enough to the Disney side, like really Disney that is. So we got. The Incredibles versus Blade 2. And that would be my go first. And again, Blade 2 was a lot of good fun, but man, The Incredibles told a really good story. I love the animation. Plus, I'm just a really true Disney guy too. So give me The Incredibles.
Yeah, The Incredibles was I don't know, man. This was like after I had sort of left Disney or whatever you want to call it. Like I had to go back and watch The Incredibles years later, and there just wasn't really anything in it for me. I mean, it's whatever. Blade 2 is a far lesser story than Blade 1, but I still like it better than The Incredibles. So give me Blade 2.
Right, you're the deciding factor.
I'm going Blade 2 too, man. It's just more my speed. Like I said, I'm just not an animated guy. But I love Blade 2, man.
You're going to be.
You think so?
Oh yeah, you just wait. because at least somebody in your family loves and appreciates The Lion King.
Oh, well, we watch it. I've seen Lion King. I feel pretty confident 117 times in the last 3 weeks. So yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
Oh man, so there you go.
I
But
do
Blade
love. I mean, I
2
like them. I just like I don't know. I always prefer the live action stuff. That's just me. You know.
I got you, Fo. But hey, Blade 2 now with the official biggest upset at the tournament so far. By the seeding and all that. So our next matchup here, we got The Crow versus X-Men 2. And before that, I saw Chad is in the chat. So what's going on there, Chad? How are you doing, buddy? So let's see here.
Cheers.
Chris, you go. The Crow
Your
or
turn, huh?
X-Men 2?
Okay, X-Men United. Give me The Crow. This is another one that is just almost purely a nostalgia based thing. But The Crow was one of the first things, not first things. It is one of those flicks like we were talking about earlier that I used to come home and watch a lot. Even at a young age, that one kind of resonated with me. And X-Men 2 was it was kind of all over the place, man. It was a little bit of a mess in my opinion. So give me The Crow.
Yes, The Crow for me as well, please. Over X-Men 2. Dark, gritty, all that fun stuff that I love. And yeah, honestly, they'll never make another Crow like this one.
Well, they tried. But I will say our horror community will get mad if I don't pick The Crow. So let's make it a 3-way. Give me The Crow. X-Men 2, like Chris perfectly said, it's fun and entertaining. And plus, Nightcrawler was awesome in it. But it was a big jumbled mess. So then we get our last matchup in the first round. We got Avengers Infinity War going up against Venom.
Ding 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 ding. I'm taking Infinity War here.
Sorry, I was finishing what you put down.
What the fuck?
Hey, Goldeneye. Okay,
yeah,
so,
that's right, dude.
I
I fucking took your ass out with the bazookas, dude.
Bullshit. Infinity War that does such a great job of setting up Endgame. Endgame would not be what it is today if it weren't for Infinity War. Infinity War did such a good job of setting that stage and creating that bleak world that we get in Endgame that really makes that ending so satisfying. So yeah, give me Infinity War. It's also just fucking awesome. I think I need to watch both those movies again pretty soon.
Well, yeah, because we got the freaking announcements about the next Avengers movie of Doomsday.
Well, probably won't be seeing that one, but these two are great. So give me those and give me Infinity War.
And give me Infinity War as well. Tom Hardy, good Venom, but just the whole idea of what they've tried to do with Venom, it never just set right with me. Venom is just supposed to be a pure badass villain. So get me Avengers Infinity War.
I dig it.
Indeed. I love Tom Hardy, my man crush of many, many, many years. Love him to death. Great actor, hot as all hell. But I just can't. The Venom movies are just. I mean, the first one was, yeah, like whatever. But the other two, especially that third one, is so fucking like ridiculous. I couldn't even finish it. So
the third one was trash.
So I felt about Wolfman.
Yeah, Wolfman was not good either.
Yeah, but that'll be towards the end of the year why we think that movie's not very good. But let's see here. All right, so that is the end of the first round. The second round, we're going to speed round it. But let's see here. Chris, back to you. Where do you want to start?
Okay, give me let's go let's just fucking do it left top.
Left top. All right. So let's go over here. And who went
Get this
first? Chris, or Brad, did you go first?
Yes. What was the matchup?
Okay.
It was Infinity War.
War
I think
I
it was,
did the Crow, and then you did Infinity War, so it's your go,
Okay.
Brett.
Okay.
Speed round. Then I'm going to take Dark Knight. This is a classic matchup. This is actually a very big matchup. A lot of people always talk about is 89 v Dark Knight, but I'm going to go Dark Knight. That's just more for me. I like the grounded approach.
I'm Dark Knight as well.
Yeah, three-way. I mean, in my opinion, the best. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Chris is love for the Batmans. The Mask versus X-Men Days of Future Past. Give me Days of Future Past.
Surprisingly enough, give me the Mask, dude. I mean, I can't express my love for this movie enough. Just let's let it ride.
Dude, hey, I'll ride with you. Give me the mask as well. I
Oh,
love it,
shit.
dude. Jim Carrey, moving on. I love it. Who knew that Jim
Yeah.
Carrey would be making it to the
It had
Sweet
this
16?
kind of wheels, man. It had these
Well,
kind
he
of
could
wheels.
have
baby.
if he would have put Batman Forever.
No, yeah. Well, we didn't put that in there, did we, Birdie?
No, hell no. Kick-Ass versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Chris?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 for me, please.
I'll take it as well. Give it to me.
Me 3.
Wow, boys, we're having a lot of three-ways here tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are.
The golden
Hey,
Chad,
rule.
you still with us? I know you love that.
It's close, but it's probably the most three ways I've had in a night. I mean,
Wow,
damn,
yeah.
for sure.
I just was begging for one. Captain America Civil War versus The Dark Knight Rises. Brad, back to you.
Give me Dark Knight Rises, man. I mean, I love it. I told you I love this movie. Some days it's my favorite of the trilogy. Give me Bane. Oh, you're born in the darkness, my friend.
I used to give The Dark Knight Rises some shit, but Brad re-encouraged me to give it another rewatch with some more things to think about. And I love Dark Knight Rises now, so give me Dark Knight Rises.
Wow, that was the biggest surprise of the night for me, Birdie. Nice work.
What a lovely,
that-
lovely voice.
That's all. It's all for you, Damien. Chris, where were you going to go with?
Yeah, I was gonna go with Dark Knight Rises as well, man. Not only gripe about Dark Knight Rises is that the studio forced Tom Hardy to do ADR. I don't know if you've ever seen the video of what his like voice sounded like before they had to redub it. But it was
awful.
it was so much more imposing whenever before he did the re-recording. It was so much fucking better.
But I'm sure you couldn't hear a damn word. We saw what Tenet looked like.
Yeah, it was a little muffled. That's why the studio made him do it, but I still think it sounded better.
Jay, you are so right. It's not gay when it's in a three-way. When the honey in the middle, there's some leeway.
It's not
Golden
gay
rule.
when it's a three-way. Oh, I think that's the Wolfpack. Sorry.
The fuck. So Brad, you get to decide which region we tackle next.
Right top.
Right top. All right, here we go. So we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse versus Deadpool 2. And my go?
I think so.
All right, I think it is my go. But Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, easy.
Damn. Yeah, I too am gonna go Across the Spider-Verse.
Good
Let's
man.
make it another three-way here.
Good men. There we go. Thor Ragnarok versus the Batman. Chris?
Give me the Batman.
Absolutely. Batman as well for me.
I am more than happy to go with the Batman. If it's to get Thor Ragnarok, that piece of shit out of my tournament. Or out of our tournament. Sorry.
Bye-bye, Thor Ragnarok.
Bye-bye, Birdie. Scott Pilgrim versus the World versus Blade 2. And that is going to be Brad.
B, I'll go Blade 2 here, actually. Let's get Blade moving forward, man. I love it. Blade 2.
No. Scott Pilgrim versus the World with me.
Yeah, give me Scott Pilgrim as well.
My man. There we
Bye-bye,
go.
Blade.
And then now we got The Crow versus Avengers Infinity War. Sorry, horror community friends. I love you, but Infinity War, much better.
Yeah, give me Infinity War.
I'll take Infinity War here, too, for all the reasons I said in the first round.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. So we're going to keep it on the right, and we're going to go right to my bottom. So,
Wow. All right. King of the segue.
yeah, I'm the master of segues. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh, my spacing is awful. There we go. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse versus X-Men First Class.
Bert, you should have ripped your Venom shirt when they eliminated it.
Well, I kind of like this shirt. It's the only Venom shirt I have. because
Stop
he's
me
my
before I kill again.
That's
That's the Grinch. Jesus.
Oh God. Trying to think here.
Jesus. That's what the Penguin always says. Speaking of comic books, Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were doing Scary Movie 3. Oh my balls. Oh Jesus. No. Damn it. Who goes?
I think it's mine.
Okay, go for it.
I think you went Infinity War in the last one. Give me X-Men First Class. I think it's the best of the X-Men movies.
I'll take it
And
as
we
well.
already have-
I'll take it as well here in this round.
Oh, first. Now that's our biggest upset of the entire tournament so far because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is what I would have gone with. So, damn, that's a big pick right there. So, Brad, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, or Avengers? This is going to be interesting.
That's a tough matchup, actually, for the MCU. I mean, Avengers was like, yeah, pretty groundbreaking, but I think I probably prefer Winter Soldier as a movie. It's just more my speed. It feels a little grittier. So give me Winter Soldier here.
Love Winter Soldier, but one of the top solo of Marvel movies in the MCU. But man, Avengers, man, you can't. It's hard to go against it, man. So Avengers.
Man, you're gonna put this shit on me? Yeah, man, give me the Winter Soldier here. I too
And I'm
like
not even mad.
I too like the darker tone of that one. In my opinion, I think it's one of the stronger, like you said, standalones in the MCU. So I prefer that. I think,
dude, I'm not even mad with that pick.
And there are better Avengers flicks than the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to start us off with Spider-Man 2 versus Batman Begins. Gummit. This one's probably one of the toughest picks so far in the tournament with me. So I'm just going to go with my 1, 2, 3 reaction. 1, 2, 3, Batman Begins. Even though I love Spider-Man.
I will take BB as well.
Brad?
Okay, I would have gone Spider-Man 2 here. It's my favorite Spider-Man movie. Will always be my favorite Spider-Man movie, probably. So, yeah, I would have gone with that.
Well, speaking of favorite Spider-Man movies, we got my favorite Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man No Way Home versus the Suicide Squad. But Chris starts us off.
Love No Way Home, but I had so much fucking fun with the Suicide Squad, man. I mean, it may be the funniest comic book movie that's ever been made. I just laugh and it's so much fun. It's just a fun ride. So many memorable sequences in there. Give me the Suicide Squad.
I'm gonna go the Suicide Squad too, for no other reason than, but it's because of the TDK, man, the detachable kid, and he's out there freaking floating. His his limbs are floating. What the fuck is the TDK? And his there was a lot of great moments in it. It's so rewatchable. Give me the Suicide Squad.
God, curse the matchups right here, because Spider-Man No Way Home is easily what I would have gone with. So much, I'll go ahead and show you my freaking filled out bracket. Guess who I had winning the whole damn thing?
Oh, wow.
No Way Home, I would have guessed. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. So fuck y'all.
No, it's great. I mean, I loved it, man. It was definitely, it was kind of like an end game for Spider-Man almost. But I'll take the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad was just so much.
It is a lot of fun.
It was edgier. It was definitely a more rewatchable movie. I'll take that one all day. I had a lot of fun.
Honestly, yeah, from the time that both
of them are fired.
From the time they show up on the beach and they just all get fucking massacred within 3 seconds, dude. That's just so funny.
Or what about the weasel? What about the weasel?
Yeah. Michael Rooker came out there. Like, they had that whole character with his bird. Or was it Mike? No, it wasn't Michael Rooker. It was who was the dude, the Birdman that was killing birds, and then he went anyway, he got fucking killed as well. Michael Rooker was the fucking Mary Poppins. But no, all that stuff was great. Yeah, I loved it, man. They just went out there and got slayed
out of the gate. Awesome. That's fucking great.
All right, so let's get to this side of the region here. Our last region before the Sweet 16. We got Logan versus Deadpool and Wolverine. And since I picked last, do what?
Don't forget about Polka Dot Man.
Fuck the polka dot
Oh, yeah.
man. But which is that's by the way that is David Dashamane, which I know I just
That's close.
David,
I mean,
oh yeah.
anyway.
You gotta say, yeah, Dashamane and Dasmalchin, whatever. We're
Dashamane.
close enough.
Hey, man. Hey,
hey, man.
Hey, Dashamane.
Dashamane, coming all this way. Anyways, we got Logan versus Deadpool and Wolverine, and I picked last, so that means Brad, you go.
I'll go Logan here, man. You guys know at this point I like the gritty stuff, so Logan over Deadpool Wolverine for me. Yeah, I mean I love Deadpool Wolverine. It was definitely entertaining, but Logan was just it was groundbreaking. Give me Logan.
I'm gonna hopefully get my revenge on you, and go with the fun movie going up against the serious movie. So give me Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't like it as much as you two did. Give me Logan, man. I think Logan's all time. It's one of the best.
Damn. So there we go. And I think all of our wait a minute. Or I'll check here in a minute. Deadpool versus Iron Man. So that is going to be up to me. Or I'm first. Sorry. I'm first. I'm gonna go Iron Man here. Deadpool, you ruined my thumbnail, so I'm picking Iron Man.
Man, this is a tough one for me. Fuck, man. I really, I'm going to take Deadpool on this one. We shit on Deadpool and Wolverine, but I think the original Deadpool is my favorite of the batch. And I love Iron Man, but I just, on a whim, just give me Deadpool.
I'm going to take Iron Man here, man. I said, it's still, it's my favorite MCU standalone, I would say. I love it. Give me Iron Man.
Nice.
And again, it's still kind of along that grittier tone, which is why I like it. A little darker. Why? What's wrong?
I know where you got your love from Burger King from now.
Oh, he has that Whopper at the end. Yeah, that's right, dude. Hey,
or at the beginning. Yeah, the beginning.
Was it? Oh, yeah, when he comes back from the cave, that's when he has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a Whopper, but I might get one tomorrow, man. I love a Whopper, man.
That actually sounds pretty damn good too, just to give me another Whopper like that. Anyways, from Whoppers for V for Vendetta versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This one is the toughest matchup for me so far.
Yeah, this is a really, really tough one. I know it's my go. I'm gonna shoot.
Wait, actually, you went last though, so it's my go. Well, no, Brad went last. So yeah, Chris, you're right. My apologies.
Oh yeah, I thought you went first last time.
Sorry.
Shoot me out of the cannon and towards Volume 3. Fuck. I hate putting V for Vendetta out, but Volume 3 was so much fucking fun, man. I really, really loved that one. Just so much fun, and it has a great balance between the emotionality and the comedy. So give me Volume 3.
I'll take it too. They drop an F-bomb in there, so that wins it for me.
Oh yeah,
shut the fucking door.
It's open. What do I do now? Open the fucking door.
Open the fucking door. Yeah, that was one that it took me for a surprise, man. I was like, did he just say?
Yeah, give it to me. First F word in the MCU. But man, see, I would have loved to move V for Vendetta because I feel like this movie could have really gone far in this tournament, in my opinion, of how much I enjoyed it. But the only slight thing I have against V for Vendetta is because I could use just a tad bit more action, especially in that middle act. But I understand with the story purposes and all that why they didn't. But man, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, love that movie so much. Perfect ending for Guardians. So give me Guardians Volume 3. Let's see here. All right. And the last matchup for the second round, we got Spider-Man versus Avengers Endgame. So Brad, you go first.
God dang, why do I have to go first here? Oh, I can tell you. Okay, here's what I can tell you is that I've seen Spider-Man way more times than Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame was one that, they had built up for many years and it had an epic payoff. But Spider-Man was kind of revolutionary. I'm going to go Spider-Man.
I'm gonna go with Avengers Endgame. No contest.
Give me Endgame as well.
Nice.
That's fair. That was a tough. I mean, that was a tough matchup.
That's just bad
good with either
seeding.
of those. I'm good with either of those winners, man. I'm good with either of those.
Alrighty. So before we go on to the Sweet 16, I got to let's see here, Thomas. We'll get your question real quick, just for the fact that you are now officially a new YouTube member. So welcome back, Thomas, for being a YouTube member. And so
And a
we'll
new
get
member of the
quick-
NWO.
Yeah, the third man. So now, Atanis, I watched a first-time horror movie last night called Sorority House Massacre from 1986. Have you seen it before? I have not, but it is on my list to catch to it when we do like a specialized 80s theme horror movie topic or something.
Yeah,
I have not seen it.
I haven't either, but I do know about it, and I do want to watch it. It's just kind of, it's just out there kind of floating around. I'll get to it at some point.
I have not seen this movie, Antonis, but I'm glad you dug it, man. Or I mean, I
Hell
guess
yeah.
you didn't say you dug it, but I assume you did because you're talking about it. So I'm glad. I'm glad that that it was something cool, man. We'll get to it at some point for sure.
Hell
just
yeah.
get
So
back on it.
And Atanis, thank you again, YouTube member. Thank you so much for that. I will update the Patreon or the YouTube membership card for next week.
Hey man, you remember who gave you the slow clap?
Yeah.
This
All
guy.
right. So here's the deal. We got Sweet 16, and Brad, we got about 10 people watching. So do you want to give it up to the chats or do the Sweet 16 and let them handle Elite 8 and therefore? Because I know we got a couple of streams going on right now for other people.
Yeah, we can crank it out one more round, I think, just to get things moving, and then you guys can have fair time to vote for the final 8.
Okay.
And yeah, we can kind of speed around the Sweet 16, and then you guys can take us home.
All right, so let's freaking do that. So, Chris, where are we going?
Let's go top right, dude.
You want to go
Right top, excuse me.
Right. All right. So top right. Let me move it like that. There we go. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse versus the Batman.
I will take the El Rata Alada, the Batman.
I was going to say in English, please.
El and La.
Oh, you guys don't even know your Spanish? Come on, Jesus. I'll take the Batman as well. I love it. It fits the tone for everything I'm saying. It's gritty as hell, dark as hell. Give me the Batman.
And I loved Across the Spider-Verse, best animated superhero movie of all time. But every greatness has its bad day, and today is his bad day. So give me the Batman.
I like it. Respect, Brett, man. Respect.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've only seen the Batman one time, and I'm actually due for a rewatch.
I think I saw it like 2 or 3 times in theaters.
It's made me
I love
sad with the delay on it, so that's why I haven't gotten to it yet.
But the
'cause I'm-
Penguin,
I was
though, to
just
fill that
sad.
gap, fantastic. The
Oh, I
Penguin is
need.
fantastic.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
to watch that show next.
Oh man, it's so good.
So, all right. So our next one we got Scott Pilgrim versus the World versus Infinity War. Brad,
I'll take Infinity War here, Brett, man. Give it to me.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I love you, Chris Snyder. I know you're gonna fucking forever hate me for this. Avengers Infinity War.
I would have taken Scott Pilgrim. I mean, I think we've got
I
Endgame,
know.
already on there, and I love Endgame, and Infinity War was more. It's fun, but it's more of a setup, looking for the payoff. And I think Scott Pilgrim is one of the most original things that we have on the bracket. So I would have taken Scott
Yeah,
Pilgrim.
and it does such a great job again acknowledging the video game tropes and comic book tropes, and they just do with a perfect balance with a perfect cast. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Edna Kendrick, and even the first girlfriend was even very attractive in her own unique way too. So it's just, I know I hated to do it, but Infinity War was just so fucking good. So Brad, where are we going? All right,
Let's just
actually,
keep
wait a
yeah,
minute.
but
Yeah, Brad, where are we going?
yeah, let's just keep on going down.
Okay. So we got surprising matchup here of X-Men First Class versus Captain America the Winter Soldier. And this is where I go. And I'm going to go with Captain America the Winter Soldier.
I am going to go with First Class because I just want to force Brad to decide.
You motherfucker. I'll give me Winter Soldier though. I'll take it.
Okay, I'm not mad about that at all. I could have gone either way.
Nice. There we go. And then Batman Begins versus the Suicide Squad. So, Chris.
Give me the Suicide Squad.
I can't believe it. That I think Suicide Squad has met his match. I'm going Batman Begins.
Nice. And I definitely agree with that. And plus,
God damn it. It is going to be 4 fucking Batman movies.
You have a picture of Christopher Nolan right behind you. Respect his name.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we've got the Dark Knight in there. God. Oh, man. I quit the fucking show.
No, you're not going to quit because I'm just going to piss you off some more. With the Dark Knight versus the Mask. And I am... Wait a minute. Is it my pick? No.
No, it's Brad.
No, I picked it up. Okay,
Dark Knight versus Mask. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mask. I gotta go Dark Knight here, man.
Dark Knight too. Fuck you, Chris. So
yeah, hey, man, I'm all about the Dark Knight is
Nolan, man.
The Dark Knight is the one that deserves to be in there.
You know that Nolan's movies though is they're superior to most movies in this bracket. It makes sense for them to go to the final, whatever the final 8. I mean, they are like they just the Elite 8. They're good. They're great movies.
I agree. So, but we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 versus The Dark Knight Rises, and this is where I end Dark Knight Rises. Rise up, falls down. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
I will take Volume 1 as well.
See, I'd go Dark Knight Rises here.
I knew you would, you son of a bitch.
I love it. I mean, I really love the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. I think Batman Begins is far and away the weakest of that batch. But
okay, so if we had voted out Batman Begins, what would you have done?
I still would have gone Volume 1.
That's what I like to hear. See, because I like to think of everything like its own matchup. You know, I've said that already. I'm just going to go fuck off.
Yeah, do it. No, I'm messing. But now we got the... Yeah, Brad, you my boy.
Exits the chat.
Logan versus Iron Man.
Oh, and is it my go or did I go on the last one? No, it's my go.
You'll go.
Yeah, it's my turn now. Give me Logan on this one. I think of it in the same vein as the Dark Knight. I think it's all time. Give me Logan.
I think I'll take Logan here as well because it does some things that the MCU never would have planned on doing. And that's just give you that fucking grittiness. Give me Logan.
And I would have voted Iron Man. So, but Logan advances.
Tough matchup. I mean, I'm happy with Iron Man too, but Logan, I think I would take more my speed.
And then we got the last matchup of the Sweet 16 of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 versus Avengers Endgame. And Brad's your go.
In this case, I will take Endgame. You're pitting MCU against MCU. I'll take the peak of the MCU, and that's Endgame. So give me that.
Oh man, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Volume 3. I think it's an Elite 8 movie. It's just bracket. It's just placement. That's the problem. So Avengers Endgame for me.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I probably would have gone Volume 3. I just think that there's just more enjoyment for me out of the Guardians of the Galaxy than there is Endgame. But Endgame, I'm not mad about it. It is far and away the best Avengers movie.
So, all right. And so we now got the Elite 8, and we now have 6 people watching.
Okay. Well, let's let the 6 people we have, if we want to. I mean,
well, we can, and we could be a tie.
Let them vote.
We'll let them vote. Yeah, let them vote. It could make things interesting for sure.
All right, so we're going to leave it up to you now. So, Brad, do you have a stopwatch on you?
I can, what I can do is I can make one. Yeah, absolutely.
Freaking make one.
Yeah,
it's like I'm one. Hey, it's kind of like timing for a damn spirit or a demon, All right, yeah. What are we doing? A minute and a half or something?
Yeah, a minute and a half should be fair, or a minute,
fine.
or maybe a minute too. It all depends on how many people we got watching at the point.
Oh man, it'd be cool to go for a minute.
Who you pick? I'm just going to copy and paste that. So it's all going to be typing that a lot. Who do you pick? The Dark Knight or who's our other one?
The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Oh. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Brad, you ready?
I'm ready. Hit it, Chewy.
Go.
For a minute or a minute and a half, you think?
Minute and a half.
Minute, yeah. Minute and a half's
Yeah.
good. Sometimes people are a little bit, they got to get their phone. Who's going first? We just do kind of a quick round, kind of. what we're thinking.
Chris can go first again.
It's The Dark Knight for me, man. I mean, it's the best thing on this bracket, in my opinion. So it's The Dark Knight for me.
Nice.
I'll take it as well over Guardians of the Galaxy all day. Absolutely. Give it to me.
And I will too, 3 for 3, because just The Dark Knight was
Another three-way.
Oh yeah. Hey, you can't use freaking or Bert, man. Like, what the hell are you doing? Get him off the screen.
I like Bert.
Well, no, he can't. You all can't have him. Like, he's mine.
But he comes with the channel. That's our mascot.
How far Fernando was the mascot,
Fernando is,
or he's more the ascot, but
he's an ass man.
Meow.
Yeah, he's an ass man.
Meow.
I like to kiss him. I like to kick him. He likes to.
Why does he like to kiss him? That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not so much.
Plus, he's part of that tag team with Billy and Chuck.
Yeah, that's right. I know that's right. We got 5 seconds left now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is it, Birdie?
All right. Out of 5 votes, 60% say The Dark Knight.
Okay, I like it. I dig it. Okay, Dark Knight makes sense to me. I love it. I love to see it go.
All right. So The Dark Knight's the first Final Four movie. We'll just go ahead and go down for Logan versus Avengers Endgame. So let me get that poll ready.
Get the poll ready to go.
Oh my God! What I didn't. Oh, okay. I know what happened.
I like
who you.
Welcome to the Kiss My Ass Club.
Logan or Avengers Endgame?
Wow, what a tough matchup. You ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Go for it, Chewy.
All right, so that is officially in there. So Brad, you get to go.
I think I'd probably go Logan here still. I mean, I just, Endgame is Endgame, but I love Logan, man. I mean, it's just everything that I want in a movie. It speaks my language.
I'm going Avengers Endgame. Again, the best theater experience I've ever had. Like, we all laughed, we all cried, we all laughed, we all cried, we got excited, we cried. Lots of crying, lots of cheering. It was just one of the greatest things I've ever experienced. And plus, this movie deserved it too. 11 years of storytelling and making us care about these characters with a phenomenal feeling. And again, I've only seen Logan once, and I really did love it and enjoyed it. But man, Avengers Endgame is just a whole different animal, man. So give me Avengers Endgame.
I will echo what Brad said. I think just for me, there's just more in the darker side of things. That's just a little bit more my speed. So I will take Logan is what I would have gone. I mean, I'm sure Endgame will win, but Logan would have been my
it all depends. If it's a tie, then we're the tiebreakers. So Brad, how much time left?
We have 10 seconds.
All right. So let me know when those 10 seconds are up.
They are up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now they're up.
All right. So that one was with 7 votes this time. 57% Brad picked the Endgame. So Avengers Endgame goes to the Final Four. All right. So let's just go ahead and stay at the bottom right there. And we're going to do Captain America, the Winter Soldier versus Batman Begins. So let me get here. Ah, gosh. Who you pick? Winter Soldier or Batman Begins? Brad, I'm ready when you are.
Hit it.
All right, there we go. So let's see here. Chris went first, then Brad went first. So I'll go first this time. So I'm gonna go with Chris. You're gonna love me, buddy. Batman Begins. I just love an origin story, and this is a badass origin story in my opinion. So give me the Batman Begins.
I will take the Winter Soldier here.
No surprise there. You don't like a good orgy story.
Hey, I love a good orgy story, bud. But
Well, you think you like Bruce Wayne because he's all about the orgies.
He has one every Thursday, I think.
Bruce Wayne ain't never had no orgy.
Thursday.
Orgy Thursday, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, I'll go Batman Begins here. I love the movie. Again, I love a good origin story too. So yeah, and this is I think this is one of the better origin stories out there in this world. And there's been a lot of good ones, Spider-Man, Iron Man, but this one like really fucking like it really drove home that grounded feel to the Batman that we got in this Nolan trilogy in general. So I love it, man. A couple good villains in there, 2 good villains, and it worked really well.
Brad, how much time?
We got 10 seconds now, Birdie boy.
All right, just let me know.
It'll be up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 71% out of 7 votes again. 71% says, Chris, you want to take a guess?
Batman Begins.
You damn right it is. So Batman Begins.
Nice.
Don't.
Here, we'll do it like this so we can make it big. That's what she said. Shut up.
When it
All
comes crashing down and it
Hurts and shine. Chris, have you tried that new beer yet?
Which one?
The Hulk Hogan beer.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think so. No, is this a real thing or
It really is a real thing. I'm surprised you have still yet to see a commercial.
No, but let me vet that real quick and see what we come up with.
All right, so we got the Batman. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. The Batman versus Avengers Infinity War. And Brad, I'm ready when you are.
Of course I'm going. Oh yeah, go with the timer. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
All right, go. And I believe this is Chris's pick. Yeah, it's Chris's pick.
What the fuck? Infinity War versus the Batman.
Yes.
I will take the Batman.
Oh, I'm very surprised with you right there. Or
I
do
don't
you just
hate-
accepted your fate.
No, I'm looking at the matchups, man. I just don't particularly care for Batman Begins. Is all. That's it. I mean, I would have voted it out, a while back. So that's the only thing. I love Batman, of course. But we already have something that we already have another Avengers in there, and it's all Avengers and Batman at this fucking point. So, give me the Batman.
I'll take
Brad?
the Batman as well here. Big time for me.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I was just.
Oh no,
excited.
sorry. I know. Sorry, I'm asshole. Avengers Infinity.
No
War
asshole,
with me.
Birdie. No asshole. Other than earlier, you said we'd go to your asshole for some reason. I can't remember why, but we're good.
I don't even know what to say to that. But Avengers Infinity War with me, just because I've only seen the Batman once. I am due for a rewatch on it. But Infinity War, man, that just set up a whole big spectrum. So give me that Infinity War. But I am ready
Okay.
when you are with
And
the
it's ready.
poll.
We're
It's
ready.
All right. So this time it's 4 votes. 75% say Infinity War goes to the final 4.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we got our final 4s right there. We got our final 4s. So the final 4 is The
crazy.
Dark Knight, Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and Batman Begins. Who would have thought
Chris-
Begins?
Chris is not even in his grave, but he's turning in it. At this point.
Yeah, it's not my pick, but hey, man, the people have spoken. Got to respect
right.
it.
So, Brad, we're still doing a minute and a half.
Yeah,
since
I'm gonna
it's,
have
short.
appropriate. I think. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, minute and a half. And our first one is going to be who you pick, the Dark Knight or Avengers End Game. Whenever you're ready, Brad.
Go for it, Chucky.
All right. Let's see here. And Chris did that. Brad did that. I did that. Chris did that. So, Brad, you go first.
Dark Knight and Endgame. I'm gonna go
Yes.
Dark Knight here. For me, yeah.
As much as I love the Dark Knight more than anything, Avengers is indeed the end game. And I think the end game for Endgame is to be crowned as the best comic book movie of all time. So give me Avengers Endgame.
The Dark Knight for me all day long. I mean, it's the winner for me. I think that it's far and away the best thing on here for my taste. So give me the Dark Knight.
I'll tell you this: the Dark Knight is doing a hell of a lot better in this tournament than it did in the action tournament last year.
That's for sure. But that action tournament, man, was a tough one. I mean, that was a
Yeah.
tough tournament.
It was epic. I'm very excited to see what the chat says here. And Brad, you just let me know when that clock expires.
Yeah, we got about we'll call it 20 seconds here left.
All right. So do we like
So-
weather?
Not lately, no.
Yeah, fuck weather. Except like just again, give me just that perfect 75 degrees, partly cloudy with a light breeze. That's the best weather.
I mean, I could go for it. Yeah, absolutely. Unless you're playing pickleball. Give me 130. We're good here.
All right, we're good. So, oh my gosh, someone sneaked in one last vote because it was going to be between us as the tiebreaker, but somebody sneaked in one last vote. 60% out of 5 votes. The Dark Knight ends
Wow.
in game.
Dun 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 dun.
All
There
right.
you go. So let me get the next one, and that's Infinity War versus Batman Begins. Let me get that. There, who you pick. Infinity War or Batman Begins. Whenever you're ready, Brad.
Go for it, Chucky.
All right. Got it going there. And then so that would be my pick now. I'm going to go with Infinity War on this one. Batman Begins, you have a hell of a surprising Cinderella story, but sometimes Cinderella never finds the other glass slipper. So Infinity War with me.
Infinity War.
I will go Batman Begins here. Actually,
Ooh,
I just
why?
think. Well, I just think it's a spirit movie. In a vacuum, I know we have all these other matchups and stuff, but I think when you're talking about a movie, in its own environment, I think Batman Begins takes the take. Infinity War was one that was again, like Chris said, it's a setup for another movie. Batman Begins, it is too, to an extent, but it also has a full movie within itself. And I love the villains. I love Cillian Murphy as the villain. I love Liam Neeson. I love all that. I love the origin story. So yeah, I'll take Batman Begins here all day. Again, it set the tone for this kind of more realistic version of superheroes that we've seen ever since this. So it really kind of paved the way for that. And it was kind of, again, I've said it a few times tonight. This movie's groundbreaking, and I'll take it.
Nice. And how much time do we got?
We got 7 seconds, and I'm going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In.
All right. And that's out of 5 votes, 80%. They are putting Infinity War up against the Dark Knight.
Hell yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So let me do some
You're
magic
crazy.
here.
You're
I
crazy,
like
man.
I like you.
You're crazy.
But you're crazy. I feel tired. All right.
Dart,
So
man, you got a fucking dart in your neck.
oh, we might have an idea for next year's Real March Madness. let's see here. What? Here, I'll do this in all caps. What is the best comic book movie ever? The Dark Knight or Infinity War? Brad, I am ready when you are.
Hit it.
Bam. All right. So, who we got as the best comic book movie of all time?
I'll take the Dark Knight here for the same
Okay.
reasons I put Batman Begins over Infinity War.
See, this is where I will officially now go towards the Dark Knight as well. Just because, again, Christopher Nolan's score was amazing. We got one of the greatest performances in acting history. The man literally died because of it. Heath Ledger's the Joker. I don't think no other Joker you can put on screen just does anything better than that man did. And let's go with the hidden MVP of that movie that we have yet to talk about with this movie. Harvey Dent, Two-Face, was absolutely extraordinary in this movie.
Oh, he was.
I think everything about it was pretty top notch, man. I've been saying it for the past couple of rounds. I mean, this won my bracket. I think it's the best comic book movie. I can't imagine that it hit all the right chords for me. You know, it's very grounded, and it plays out, you know, like a kind of like a mob action movie or something like that. Almost kind of like in the vein of Heat or something. So the Dark Knight for me all day, man.
Mm-hmm.
What about that? Remember that Hans Zimmer concert, and they started busting it out, you know, and that we had the white lights and stuff, and it's like
and the bats.
Yeah, that was great, man. That was cool as hell. We got 2 seconds left. It's over now.
It's over. So we do have our winner, and the winner of the 2025 Real March Madness tournament to determine the best comic book movie of all time is
bad drum roll. Wow.
The Dark Knight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go there. I was like, wow.
The fake out, dude. The ultimate swerve. BrettMan knows how to pull it off, man. He always does.
The Dark Knight is your winner of this year's Real March Madness, getting eliminated last year in the second round, going up to the big dance now of winning the championship.
I dig
Nice.
it. I dig it.
Well deserved. I like it.
So I got to check here to see if anybody actually did pick the Dark Knight. Let's see here. I'm looking at all the brackets that got turned in real quick. Scott Pilgrim, sorry, Chris. The Crow, sorry, J-Man. Let's see here. In-game, Destiny, so I'm sorry, it was not in-game. It came close. Let's see here. Brooke, I am so sorry because Brooke was this close with Infinity War because she had Infinity War winning.
Oh.
Someone did No Way Home. Sorry, that was not it.
That was probably your ass.
And then Braden actually had the right championship game in with the Dark Knight versus Infinity War, but unfortunately, he did pick the Infinity War to win.
Damn.
So we had no winners. Or actually, let me check the ever bracket if that just was a late submission. You gotta grab it by the horns and you gotta hump it into submission. That's what you gotta do. No, he picked in-game. Cameron did. So we have no winners this year.
Damn.
No winners, couple wieners.
Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. But hopefully you all had a great time. And next year will be a big Real March Madness because it'll be the 5th Real March Madness tournament.
Right you are, Ted.
So anything else you all want to say before we log out for the night?
I don't think so. I think we're good. We had a good night. Yeah, we had an epic tournament tonight.
Congrats to the really Dark Knight, man.
Congrats, yeah. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that
Nolan,
too.
your awards in the mail.
And now I'm going to rewatch the Batman and the Suicide Squad, apparently. So I can figure out ways to shit on the Suicide Squad for being out Spider-Man No Way Home. Fuckers. My favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. So
Hey, mine got eliminated too, man. I don't know what by. I can't remember, but it
I should
happened.
wish V for Vendetta had a better run than it did, but shit happens.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sure does, man. It's crazy that some of those movies made it as far as they did.
Matchup misfortune is a real thing, man.
It
It
is.
sure is.
Damn numbers. So, all right, guys, well, we're going to go ahead and skedaddle on out here. Let's see here. Okay, I'm ready here. Brad, I'll give you the final word.
If a turtle finds its way near you, don't run too fast.
Amen.